Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to make an audio recording of some music from YouTube and then insert it into Movie Maker. So right now I'm on YouTube and I have my music queued up all ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to set the volume level so it's really high so the microphone will pick it up. Now I'm going to load some software called Audacity. It's a recording program. I have it down here. You may not be able to see that, but I'm just going to click the startup button and search for Audacity. A-U-D-A-C-I-T-Y. Audacity. And then it appears here. So it's a really simple audio program to use. It's just like your standard old tape recorder. I have my record button, my play button, my stop button, pause, and so on. So I'm going to click record right now, and when I click record, then I'm going to go down and I'm going to start the music from YouTube and just listen as it records. So here I go. So I stopped YouTube, and now, meanwhile, it's still recording on Audacity, so I'm going to click stop. Now, I can take this bar down here and I can slide to the start of my recording, through the recording, to the end of the recording. And when I click play, it will start at the recording and you'll see it. There'll be some white noise here because there was a pause between when I started recording when I switched to YouTube. Now you notice that you can tell when there's audio by looking at the lines and how they fluctuate. So this is all white noise. If I click and drag, and I have this part that I can delete. So I'm going to push delete on my keyboard. And notice that that part has now disappeared. So now when I click play, we'll play right from where the audio picks up. So I'm going to stop the recording, and now I'm going to slide down here to the end. I know there was some part where I started talking, and just like I deleted the beginning, I can delete the end. So let's see, I'm going to click right here, okay, then I'm going to play from this spot. Okay, so that's where the recording ends. You can see, click here, push play. So I stopped YouTube. Okay. So now the music stops here, right? So I'm going to click here and drag. Now this part of me talking I'm going to cut out. Once it's highlighted, simply push delete. And now when I play from this spot and to the end, you'll notice that the music just stops playing. Good. So now I have this recording from beginning to end, nothing in between of the music recorded. Now I want to take it and I want to download it as a music file that I can then insert into Movie Maker. So I'm going to go to File, Export as WAV, okay, like a WAV file. Export as WAV. And then it will automatically, where it should be, in my music, and I'm going to name it Mozart Sample. Once I've named it Mozart Sample, it's a WAV music file, and I'm going to click Save. Now I've saved it as a music file. Okay, so I've switched over here to a Movie Maker project, just a sample one. I've imported a video of me talking about a Google Apps sample lesson.
Hello and welcome to a preview of Google Apps Lesson 5.
So I can now insert that music file I just made into Movie Maker. Now, whenever you insert music, that should be the very last thing you do. After you've imported your music or your still clips, your picture clips, what have you, and you've done your titles and captions, whatever you want, the last thing you should do is music, because editing after you put the music in messes up the parts in which you want the music to play. So it should be the very last thing you do. Okay, so I'm going to add music, and I'm going to find file name. It's the Mozart. Let's see, where did it go? Mozart. Where did it go? Alright, so I did a quick little search up here for Mozart, and I found my Mozart sample. I'm going to click it and open it. And then here, right here, is the Mozart sample, and I can move this wherever I want. Okay. I will say that if you, one little technicality, if you want to have music in more than one spots, if you have music here, you should always start in the beginning where you want to add music. Then if I want to add additional music, it should be after the first one that I add. So, oops. So if I want to add more music, okay, it should be after, not before. If you build the music at the end and then go to the beginning, sometimes it won't let you. So I'm going to double click this music here and then just delete it. Okay. So now, wherever I put this music, it will play simultaneously with the video.
Hello and welcome to a preview of Google Apps Lesson 5, Research with the Google Doc. This is an optional lesson for 3rd grade, strongly recommended for 4th grade.
Now, I can take my music by double-clicking it. I can then now edit the music. If I want to shorten it, let's just say that I want to shorten the music right there, and I don't want it to continue past this point. I can find out when this point in the video is. For example, notice here as I move this back and forth that the time changes. So in other words, this point right here is 10.97 seconds into the video. So let's just say I want to have my music end at 11 seconds. Double click the music and then set the end point at 11 seconds. And then I click off over here, and now the music ends at that point.
Strongly recommended for 4th grade, and it's almost essential for 5th grade.
Okay. I can also have the music fade out. If I double click it again to edit the music, I can fade out. Medium, and now the music will slowly fade away as it gets to the end point.
Strongly recommended for 4th grade, and it's almost essential.
So it's kind of a nice feature. Okay, so then again, just to review, you save your audio files to WAV, then you click Add Music, then you insert the music in, and it should be the last thing you do, and then you can move it around and put the music wherever you want it. You can double click the music to edit it. You can select an endpoint and have it end wherever in the video you'd like it to end. You can find out how long you want to make the music by moving this bar here, and it will tell you right here what point your music should stop playing. You can make the music fade again by double clicking it, editing, and then you can have it fade in, you can have it fade out, and there are just some different options you have with your music. If you have any questions about adding music to Movie Maker, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help.